Good morning. Back on trail. About 7:30 in the morning. Just got dropped off. Pretty good climb starting off. Obviously, came down to a road to get into Rangeley. Now I have to climb back up to the mountains. So it's about a 3,000 foot climb, I think. Sounds pretty gradual though. Not too steep right off the bat at least. But be climbing up Saddleback today. Looking forward to that. There's about 2.5 miles above tree line there. So should get some really good views. It's a really clear day as of now at least. So should be pretty cool. Can't wait for that, but it's going to be a glorious day. Let's do it. So my bear can is filled to the brim from resupply in Rangeley. I actually had to leave some in the hiker box for the next hikers that come in. Like for instance, the Pop-Tarts have 4 in a box. I could only keep 2 of them. Little things like that where I couldn't have the whole box. They didn't have any smaller packages of coffee. So I kept like 12 of them. And had to give like 12 away, I think was what was on there. But that's okay, helps out future hikers. But I am full. I have a whole huge, like, I don't know, a gallon Ziploc bag full of munchies and a couple of the Pop-Tarts. That's the stuff that I couldn't fit in the bear can just on top. So pretty much I'm eating munchies and Pop-Tarts today until that's all gone. So I only have what's in the bear can left. But should be plenty of food to get me. I think I have 4 meals and probably enough snacks to make another meal if I had to, but I shouldn't have to do that because my next stop would be about 50 miles and stop there for resupply and upload videos and everything. And that might be enough at that point to get me to Moncton. Not Moncton, Monson. Moncton is in New Brunswick. I don't know why I get those names mixed up all the time. But that should be enough to get me to there, which is the beginning of the 100-mile wilderness. So it looks like only a couple more stops unless obviously something happens. You know me and plans. They'll get changed 500 times because I don't make plans. I have ideas that get replaced by other ideas, and then they get replaced by other ideas, and so forth. Walking through a nice section of mud here again. Until I get up high. Well, I don't know why I'm saying that, because once I get up high, then it'll just be an alpine bog instead of this. It's one of those mornings I've had a lot of coffee, so I might talk fast. But a good thing that I just realized based on where I am now 90% through the trail. 2,200 miles is the trail, a little shy of that. And I have a little shy of 220 miles to go. That's awesome. Those fall colors are starting to pop. I've been noticing it. Yeah, I've seen reds and yellows, and it's going to be peak here before I know it. Leaves are going to be falling then before I know it, because it goes pretty quick up here from what I've heard. By the way, have I told you, I love Maine. It is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I wouldn't mind having a log cabin up here in Maine. It is absolutely awesome. And the rest of the state isn't as bad as the trail with the mud and bogs. That's only on the trail. No, it is beautiful though. I'm loving this state a lot. The views are epic and the forests are epic. Haven't seen quite as many animals as I would like to, but that's okay. Probably because it's later in the year, getting close to bear hunting season. So the bears, all the Henrys are taking cover, getting ready for hibernation. Anyway, it's a beautiful state and I'm loving being here. Even some of those hard days. Of course, you know me, I love the climbs. I like them to be a challenge. They definitely are a challenge in southern Maine, but easing up a little bit and getting closer to the point where it flattens out a little bit at the 100-mile wilderness. After the Bigelows, it flattens out a little bit too. Eases up at least the climbs and so forth. So, which that's bittersweet because I love the climbs, but at the same time, I want to get these high mile days going as much as I can to get done. Because at this point, I just want to get done. I want to get done for the year because of the 2 months of Lyme stretching it out. I don't really want to be out this late, on the AT at least. I'm never going to stop hiking, obviously, fall or winter or whatever, but I'm done with the AT. I'm ready to put it in the bag for the year. Glad you all are along with me. It's going to be an epic journey, just like it has been. The remainder and conclusion is going to be epic. Woo! The throat is feeling better from yesterday. If you've seen yesterday's video going into Rangeley, I was pretty sore and hoarse. Pretty much just drank fluids all day long. But I'm definitely having some congestion in the sinuses and such. Runny nose and stuffed up. It was hard to sleep last night because I couldn't breathe too well. One of those nights is up and down all night long. Some gut issues. Going to the restroom, having business meetings. Those lovely flare-ups I get in my guts random times, but it's all good. I got enough sleep, feeling good today. Just a little cold, a little sniffle. Maybe it could even be allergies. I don't really know. Never been allergic before, but that doesn't mean I'm not now. People get allergies later in life that never had them, so that could be it, but feeling good enough to go on. No fevers or anything, so that's what I'm doing. Gonna continue pushing through to the end. Feeling good today. Feeling good about the views that's gonna happen. The weather's looking really good for like the next 7 to 10 days. So that's awesome. Just a lot to be thankful for and happy about. And in case that wasn't clear, when I said it was hard to breathe last night, not because of breathing from my lungs, just my nose was all stuffed up. Couldn't really breathe through my nose. I had to mouth breathe all night. That's all I meant. Yeah. Nice little pond. Beautiful day today. Breeze is starting to kick up a little bit. Only 2,300 up in the air right now. Saddleback is over 4,000 if I remember right. I believe it's a 4K. One of the listing of the 4K mountains in New England. Can't wait to see it up there. Beautiful views. But this is beautiful in its own way as well. Another little pond and no moose. It's a nice running creek with some bubbles in it in the stagnant part. We won't get from there, but I am definitely going to get some water here. I guess more up there where it's running better, or down there. This is a runoff for the pond that's over here. I think this is called Deer and Moose Creek. I don't know if the pond is called that, but it's the last water before heading up whatever mountain I'm heading up. I totally just slipped my mind, but it's on a ridge for 2.5 miles. There's no water up there, so this is the last one. Since it's all exposed, I want to make sure I'm filled up. Saddleback. It's Saddleback Mountain. This here is Eddy Pond. That's where the Deer and Moose stream was an outlet for. So it's not Deer and Moose Pond. Beautiful. Not a big opening here, but enough to see its beauty. Gorgeous. Muddy. Whew. I think I'll take a look around. Has nothing to do with being out of breath. Getting close to the top, not of the summit, but to where everything is tree line for 2.5, 3 miles. First views above tree line. Gorgeous. What a beautiful day. Going up there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Applebee's is this way? Huh. I didn't think there would be an Applebee's out here. Well, this is fun. I love this a lot. This is my kind of hiking right here. Yeah, baby. There's a few of what I would call false summits on this one. I knew it wasn't quite close enough to the summit yet, but it looked like there was a summit. Then you get to the top and it rolls up to another one. But I believe that up there is the summit of Saddleback Mountain. And then Pole Mountain will be soon after that. And then I'll go back into the trees. This is not much at all. I heard there's really high winds up here so far. I mean, I'm not to the very top of the summit, but so far there's gusts to maybe 20. Nothing too bad. Very chilly up here though, so it's like I want to put my base layer back on, but I know I'll sweat. This is not much of a grind right here, to be honest. It's just walking up, somewhat gradual on this part, and it's wide open, which I love because the views are there. You're not socked in the trees, which is very freeing, and I love that feeling. All right, I'll see y'all at the top. Another fall summit. Right there it is. That's where we're going. Not much further. Basically, right up that hill, and I'll be at the summit. This, my friends, is gorgeous. Oops. Standing on the summit of Saddleback Mountain, 4,100 plus feet in the air. A very enjoyable climb above the tree line. Did you hear that rhyme? 360 views. I'll give you better views of those. I hope you can hear me. It's absolutely beautiful up here, and Saddleback Mountain is in the bag. 360 views from the summit of Saddleback Mountain. Right there is where I came from. Right down there is Rangeley and Rangeley Lake. Right over here is where we're going to Pole Mountain. So this is the little hump that you could see going east. That was not Coal Mountain. Coal Mountain is on the other side of it. I'll show you that here in a second. This is the view from that hump. Right there is Coal Mountain that I'm heading to next. Going down and then back up. Look at these crazy views. Yeah, baby.